So you all departed the Temple of Paladine and made your way to the Threshold of Heavens. Upon arrival, you managed to convince the Draconians that you were members of the Red Dragon Army and allowed you to enter the Citadel. As you made your way through the Citadel, you encountered a Bone Devil that was enslaved to Lohazet and discovered that the Threshold of Heavens was a magical building that the Red Dragon Army wanted to use in its fight against Calaman, right? It's a citadel that would raise this entire city almost like a flying and floating fortress. As you defeated foes and managed to obtain an Asterian drone, you encountered Lohazet, one of your targets. You all engaged him diplomatically and came to an agreement that you would not fight him and instead defeat Belephion. Once Belephion was defeated, Lohazet agreed to shut down the tower and free Gulfast, the Bone Devil. You all heeded his advice and took a short rest before ascending up the stairs to face Belephion. All right, and so where we're opening up at, you guys are at the top of this tower here with the Asterian drone and Layla kind of leading from the front. And as the drone opens the door, what you guys see is, to get to the right page. So you see an enormous room with windows that fill all of these walls, granting a breathtaking view of the city of lost names. There's lowered walkways that line 3 walls like orchestra pits, while a dais sits in the center and holds a bejeweled throne whose back is carved like the rays of the sun. Seated on the throne is a human man dressed in crimson and black robes, wearing a crown bearing the Dragon Queen symbol. All right. He leans back as he acknowledges you as you enter.
It seems Lohazet has finally been dealt with. Welcome, Calaman defenders. Hello, Layla.
What's poppin'?
Come on in, all of you, come on in. Make yourself comfortable. We have plenty of things to discuss.
What do you guys do?
I'm the conductor of the poop train!
Oh,
Well,
might
be
as
sure to
bring
keep
them
the
all
poop
in.
outside.
All right.
Helena's
So-
gonna stay close to the door,
Okay.
keeping her guard up.
Gotcha, staying close to the door. And as you guys file in, you see 2 seemingly like honor guard like Draconians, one on the left and one on the right. The one on the right you know to be an Auric Draconian, like a higher spellcaster within the army, while the Bozak is the more mid-level caster, right? And the man on the throne like begins to bring his hand down on the crimson jewel on the throne's arm, and he acknowledges
You. There's no need for this inconsistent human cautiousness. Tell me, how did you dispatch of Lohazet to ascend to this level of the tower?
We just had a conversation.
And he let you pass uninjured.
Yep.
I don't like that. Stop it.
So he's betrayed me, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, Firefly was pretty.
Well, regardless of
bitch
the
ass
offer that he offered you,
And as he says this, you're going to hear a voice, his same voice, appear to the right of Helena, as seemingly Belephion is still situated on the throne, but another double kind of appears right next. And talking in the same sequence, he goes,
I've been watching you throughout your journeys in the Northern Waste. You've impressed me. You've impressed me very much, Caliban Defenders. I've had my eyes on you for a very long time. But you have a choice now.
what do you guys do?
What is the choice? I want to look at him and be like, "Hey, why you
Uh-huh.
watching us, stalker?"
You guys have been entertaining. Severely entertaining.
Uh-huh.
But the deal, you guys go down there and kill Lohazet for me, and I will allow you all to leave this citadel unharmed, with all digits and limbs intact. Besides, wouldn't you think it's a much greater fight once this tower rises and we battle over the skies of Calaman?
And
That
you
face
all
lighting.
and you all recall that Balefion and Lohazet are both the leaders of this dragon army contingent within the City of Lost Names. Right? And you recall from your conversation diplomacy last time that Lohazet made a promise to all of you, and you guys were fairly certain that he would stick to it, that if Balefion was defeated, then he would essentially turn off the power of this tower and essentially leave the dragon army. But Balefion offers you a different choice.
One's warrior guy, one's mage bitch.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That's exactly what I was thinking. Yep, same here as Helena cocks back one of her hand crossbows on her hand.
Okay, you crank back a hand crossbow. Balefion locks eyes with you, Akasha, as he says, like almost like in that duplicate, a voice in front, a voice on the side.
Why, you look strong. What's your opinion on this matter? Wouldn't it be so easy to crush that lowly mage? I've been looking to get rid of him for so long, and now I finally have my chance.
Jeez.
Hmm.
If y'all want a 4 day
That was the case. Why the hell does he need us for it?
I was gonna say, yeah, that's a good point. Akasha takes a second to look at the group, and particularly Helena and having a little bit of a reminisce of our little jailbreak. And then I just turn around to Balefion and I just go, "I'll lick your spine clean."
I love your spirit. That's why you're so entertaining, all of you. Even this one here, your Warforged that thinks he's disguised.
Don't know what you're talking about.
He managed to turn one of these Asterian drones to bend to his will.
Yeah,
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. What do you say to that, Cyborg, as Balefion points to you?
I say that this one's mine. You can't have it.
So alas, don't you think it'd be much better of a fight between us and you if you were to let this city rise in its entirety and its full strength to face the forces of Calaman? All you have to do is crush a lowly mage below, and then you're allowed to leave unharmed. How about this? Discuss it amongst yourselves. Me and my friend will chat.
And as he says that, the second Balefion seemingly comes right next to him and takes seat on the throne. So you guys are all huddled together, deciding on what you want to do.
So we
Once
can
you're
kill
ready-
him, right?
Once you make a decision, you let me know. The Balefion is not paying attention to you guys.
Cool. So I'm gonna say this completely out of character. We're killing him, right?
Yeah.
No,
Oh, the little man!
Helena's already got her hand crossbows cranked and ready to go for battle.
Big bet. Then I'm ready for He only one.
Okay. Golden roll perception checks for me, everybody. Because
So
as
when that
you-
20 right
I
off
don't
the
see
bat,
shit.
Nice. So, because as you guys have been kind of discussing, you've been keeping your eyes on the surrounding area, and those honor guards still have not moved or spoken from their spots. The two Balefions in front of you have just been circling the throne, one taking a seat, the other one kind of getting up. And you, Helena, and you, Cyborg, noticed that... Actually, what's his spell save DC? The one on the left, Cyborg and Helena, to you becomes slightly transparent, as if you're able to see through this illusion.
Mm. So the one. So this one right here.
There you go. I just marked him gray for you there. So
Appreciate
Helena
it.
and Cyborg notice this, while the Balefion still take seats and switch things up before we're...
Okay.
Balefion
Yeah, but
has one of them sit on the stairs while the other one sits on the throne. As they turn to you,
Well, let's not be too hasty here. What is your decision?
You know, I like haste. And it'd be really funny if I just made one of these guys go faster.
Okay. You're gonna cast haste
on who? Who are you casting haste on? As I...
Fuck it. I'm gonna do it on fucking Krieger.
On
You're fast.
Krieger. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and roll for initiative if we're gonna kick this thing off. With allowing you, Cyborg, to be able to cast that haste as a part of that first action, irregardless of that initiative roll order.
18.
Hell yeah. So 7 and Krieger. Just just need your roll, Krieger. 9. Cool.
Damn.
Total rolls those. 2 18s. Rollies between Cyborg and Layla. Roll a d20. Just flat d20. Whoever has higher wins. No, just roll a d20. Whoever has the better roll in the d20 goes first. 11 and then 18. Sweet. So Cyborg, your drone is going to go immediately after you in the initiative order, okay?
Sweet. I gotta figure out as well where the fuck my shit for that is actually.
It's under notes. Yeah, it's under notes there.
So I found it under extras. I don't know
Yeah,
why.
our extras, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Just adding some stuff up here. And it has 127 hit points here. I've got it pulled up on the combat tracker.
It has more HP than fucking
Okay.
Long.
All right, guys. So as Cyborg goes over to Akasha while everybody's readying their weapons, you see Helena lock in a crossbow bolt. Cyborg, you touch Akasha and you cast haste. Akasha, you feel your muscles swell with energy, giving you a burst of speed, a little bit of extra dexterity to probably dodge an attack or two. The top of the order is going to be Valak, followed by enemies on deck, and then Cyborg. You, Valak, are first to kind of take action as Balefion begins to stand from his throne, and he says,
So be it. I gave you all a chance, and now you will be my food.
what do you do?
I am going to. Oh, sorry, that's 5, 10, 20, 25. Alright, we'll try to take out one of the smaller dudes. And hold on a second, do I still have... Okay, yeah, I still got it. So you use Precise Strike on them.
Okay.
So that is going to be with the gavel.
I don't mind if we're getting to the point. I don't want to just sit there.
22.
22 hits.
Okay.
2 hours while I'm trying to do something else.
So that's 7 plus. Damn.
Okay, I got it all.
Alright, and then we'll use a Whales from the Grave on Balefion himself.
Okay, gotcha.
8 damage.
8 points. Okay.
All right, and then my bonus action is going to be cunning action dodge.
Okay, gotcha.
Oh wait, hold on a second. I still got to
Yep.
do my second attack. I forgot. So it's going to be 21 to hit,
21 hits.
and that's going to be 10 damage.
10 points of damage. Sweet. Does that end your turn?
That ends my turn.
Sweet. So you all see Volok dash over to the Bozak Draconian, kind of lightning fast, striking him in the face with the gavel, like some of his fangs kind of falling out before hitting with his scimitar. You see specters kind of leap from his blade over towards Balefion, hitting his arm that kind of bubbles and pop with necrotic energy. He kind of pats at his arm and looks at you, Volok, with a smile. It is now his turn, or actually, it is an initiative count 20. With Balefion's turn here. So you're going to see Balefion stand up from his throne here, and his form is going to change as the illusion drops, and what replaces him as it slowly starts to form are blue scales, a tail, a horn slowly starts growing out from this human face that transforms and stretches with lizard-like appearance. As what's curled around the throne is a blue dragon. A sly smile crosses his face as he looks at you all. He's going with his action. He's going to target the largest group here, and you're going to see in a 90-foot line that's 5 feet wide. So that's going to be. He's gonna move a little bit. Boom! All of you guys there. So Layla, Akasha, Cyborg, and Helena, right here. I need dexterity saving throws. DC is 19.
Fuck.
I'm assuming I can see it, yeah.
You can. Yep, the barbarians can see this.
Well, shit.
Yeah, same here.
Okay, so Layla failed
I'm
to
gonna
save.
do
Helena failed to
Flash of-
save. Cyborg, you
Do I have
saved.
it?
Wait, do you have Flash of Genius? I think you do. You get them for short rest or long rest? I don't think so. So you have
Long
0.
rest.
Okay, so you don't have any more right now. Okay, so everybody's fails.
So,
Big damage coming at you as you see this lightning breath begin to form from his throat. It crackles, but just before you guys are able to kind of jump towards the side, he exhales his lightning breath attack, striking each of you, sending you into spasms for 74 points of lightning damage.
I'm resistant to lightning.
You're resistant to lightning damage. Sweet. So
Yes.
74 divided by 2. So you, Cyborg, take 37 points of lightning damage. Okay, everybody else is taking full. So you, Volok,
should
look
count.
behind you, hearing the shock of electricity as you see Layla almost kind of drop to a knee as she's severely hurt. You see Akasha almost barely hanging on already. Helena severely burned and injured. It is the Bozak's turn, because that ends his turn. That's all he can do. The Bozak here is going to take a look at you, Volok, since you're in front of him. And he's going to make a lightning discharge attack at disadvantage, because that's a ranged spell attack at you. And you're dodging for. He rolled a 6. And he rolled a 17, which still misses. So he kind of points this trident at you. 2 bursts of lightning kind of streak past you as you're able to dodge and get out of the way. Cyborg, it's your go, and your drone following you. Layla, you're on deck.
All right, cool. So I'm going to blast Tasha's caustic brew onto Balefion over there. So that's a dex of 16.
Okay, dex save. Oh, shit, hold on. That's the wrong roll.
Yep.
He rolled the 13, so he fails.
All right, cool. That's going to be 4d4 and 1d8 because of the fact of that.
Okay, and you're concentrating on it, right? I'm just going to switch you guys up a little bit. I'm pretty sure it's a
up to
concentration
1
spell.
minute.
Okay, so
Yep.
17 points. Gotcha.
Yep, 17 points of damage on Balefion.
Gotcha.
And then, as a bonus action, so question, I understand that my Eldritch Cannon is still up there.
It is.
Are you okay with that?
Yeah. No, your Eldritch Cannon did not go away.
Cool. Bang. Awesome. Sweet. And I'm gonna hit him with force bullet.
Okay.
Most likely does not hit.
12 misses.
Alright, cool. Alright, as for my Asterion drone, he's going to go and do a crystalline spit.
Okay. Gotcha.
That
Hold
is
on.
a DC 15.
Go ahead and roll a history check here for me. This is a free roll.
This is a 14.
Okay. So you're almost about to order this thing, and if you're going to attack Balefion, you know that he just shot lightning from his mouth.
I understand that
And the
part.
crystalline spit
However,
shoots lightning.
yes. The whole thing that I was aiming for was the whole restraint.
Okay, no, go ahead and shoot it. He's going to do a DC 15 save.
Yep.
And let's
Dex save.
see. And he fails.
All right, cool. Which takes 14, 4d6. That is 4d6, right?
Yeah, it is 46.
All right, cool. So that's a 19 on him,
And
which probably half considering the fact of,
Gotcha.
lightning dragon.
and that since you used a crystalline spit, that's all it can do. It's either the 2 claw attacks or the crystalline spit, so that ends its turn. So you all see Cyborg like aim his arcane firearm on him, like acid starts singeing the chest of Balefion before his eldritch cannon just like aims wide, and the shot and the force energy kind of zooms right by him. Instantly, that Asterion drone shoots out gel that crystallizes and restrains Balefion, but the lightning damage that's associated with it, he shrugs it off as nothing happened.
right.
Layla, it's your turn with the Auroch on deck.
I have great. So bonus action first, using the movement that I have to get next to this gentleman here and fuck that up, right?
Yep, 23 hits. Roll for damage. And then remember, it's 3d6 on top of that for the force damage because he is a dragon.
Yeah.
3.
Check the item. Just click on it.
Also, a question.
Yeah,
What's up?
3d6.
Yep. I'm going to roll 3d6. What's up, Riley?
Is he restrained by the crystalline spit by chance?
He is.
Okay, cool.
So
I just want to double check this in case.
20 and then 12. 21 hits. Uh, 23 and 7. Okay.
30.
Gotcha.
Then
Yeah, getting out this bit. Okay. Is that your turn?
let me double check. That was action, bonus action.
And movement.
I will.
Okay, action surge. 14 misses.
No, 25.
25 hits. Yep, roll for damage. 16 and 13. Sweet. And that ends your turn?
Yes,
Gotcha. Sweet. So you all see Layla let out a battle cry, and as she does, from the shield, you see the spectral humanoid form of Ispin kind of charge forth with her. You see her strike with her lance, hitting Balefion in the side 4 times. And as each blow of the lance hits, this force-type energy kind of explodes off of his scales. He lets out a terrifying roar as he's becoming heavily damaged by these spears, right? And as she continues to hit her for the 4th time, you see other centaurs from her ancestors burst forth, surrounding Balefion. So anybody that Balefion attacks has resistance to his damage as long as Layla's Uncle Ispin is focused on Balefion right now. Okay? And as it ends
Hell
your
yeah.
turn, Layla, Balefion's going to use his legendary action to make a tail attack to try to get free of being restrained. And the tail attack's gonna hit, and the crystals are going to take 14. And I think it has 15, so it just needs one more.
Yeah, it does indeed have 15.
Yep. So you see the crystals begin to crack, and they're barely hanging on as Balefion lets out a roar in anger. It's the Aurak's turn, and then Akasha, it is your turn after that.
Yep.
The Aurak here is going to see Balefion restrained here. He's going to aim an energy ray attack at it for the first strike misses. It's got 3. The second one hits. And a second energy ray slams into this crystalline gel, exploding it. And he is no longer restrained. Eyeing you, Cyborg, he aims his last energy ray attack at you for a 17, which you manage to kind of put up your arm, deflecting the ray as it shoots off into the ceiling and some debris starts to fall down. That ends his turn. That's the 3 attacks. Gotcha. Krieger, it is your go with Helena on deck. Battered and bruised. What do you do?
I am going to rage and immediately go into a frenzy because I've just looked it up, and going into a frenzy in itself is like essentially a free action.
Gotcha.
It's just the actual frenzy attack that actually costs a bonus.
Okay.
So we're gonna go straight into frenzy just to get that ready, and then I'm gonna smack it. I'm gonna hit it hard.
Run. Do it.
Yeah. I'm gonna rock it. So first attack is.
I imagine you're running up to Balefion, right?
Yeah.
Go ahead and position yourself exactly where you want to be. If you want to get flanking on him, you need to be right here.
Well, okay, I'll do that then.
Sweet. So now you have advantage on your attacks.
Oh shit. Okay, well, hang on then. I'll roll that one again then.
Yep.
So, first one is yes.
Yep. 21 hits. Roll for damage.
Dookie. First one. Can I just roll both attacks at once? Because that one was my advantage. Because I forgot about that.
Yeah. No, I combined the first two there, like the 13 and the 21 for your first attack for advantage, so that 21 hits.
Right, okay, so second attack is 15.
Okay, roll again.
Oh, fuck's sake, I forgot to do.
Yeah, it's okay. I got you. So second attack misses, but you do have haste, so you have another action, so you can make another 2 attacks here. Wait, shit. No, you don't have haste. No, you don't.
You remember how I just said that? Oh, shit, I fucked up.
Yeah, no, haste is broken because you launched another concentration spell. So yeah, so it's just those 2 attacks. Which one of them hits? Go ahead and roll for damage. 16, and you have your third attack from your frenzy actually. So go ahead and roll with advantage on the third one.
The frenzy attack is a bonus action use, and I use the bonus action to go into a rage.
Got you. All right, gotcha.
It's the actual attack that costs. It's not going into a frenzy that costs.
Gotcha. I understand. Thank you for the explanation there, Lexi. Appreciate that.
You're good. I think that's it because I think consuming a potion costs.
It's either your action or your bonus action to consume a potion, so that ends your turn. Yeah. And almost following seconds after Layla completes her charge, you see Akasha, muscles swell, lets out a rageful battle cry before charging Balefion with her huge maul, slamming into the right leg of him, almost kind of cracking some armor from the bludgeoning damage. Balefion locks eyes with you. Akashi says, "I love the taste of half-orcs." Helena, it is your go, and then it's the top of the order. Well, actually, end of Akasha's turn there. Balefion is going to use his legendary action here, second legendary action, to make another tail attack against you, Layla. It's going to attack at disadvantage since he's being flanked right now for a 13. So you see a tail kind of whip around trying to knock you off your feet, and you do a little hop dodging it expertly. Helena, it's your go, and then it's top of the order.
Helena's gonna move as soon as I can click.
And quick situational awareness, guys. The if you guys get down into like the crevices around the stage, that provides about half cover for you, which is +2 to your AC.
That's exactly what Helena's doing. She's getting right here. And she, first things first, is she's going to use her bonus action to second wind.
Okay, gotcha. Go ahead and heal.
So
And remember,
heal
it's max healing as well. So whatever, like the 1d10 I think is plus whatever.
Yeah, that's just 12 straight up. Alright, and then I'm going to go ahead and make 2 attacks with my crossbows. Well,
4 total.
Yeah, so first crossbow is a
20 hits. Yep, roll your second. 11 misses.
So damage on the first one is 3, and then the second crossbow, fucking
25 hits. And the last is 13 misses.
Piercing, that's 8 damage,
That's 8,
and
okay.
then action surge,
Okay.
obviously. And
Okay, go ahead and just roll all 4 attacks. And then we'll roll for damage. 15 misses. 24 hits. 23 hits.
and
And a 19. Just 19 meets it, beats it. Okay, so go ahead and roll 3 damage dice there. 5, 8,
and boom.
and 7. Sweet. So you all see, you Cyborg see Helena dash towards the
As
right
it
down the
hits.
stairs. And a quick succession, you see her launch 2 bolts, and then almost like a second later, you see her launch another 2, all slamming into the same location in between these blue scales. Baletheon, as he's become bloodied.
And as the last bolt hits, I'm enacting Brand of Castigation.
Perfect. So he is now cursed.
So he is now cursed. Yeah.
Gotcha. And the last bit there, you see a mark begin to kind of creep and crawl from the impact from those bolts across Baletheon's body. As he turns to you, Helena, he says,
How
I'm
dare
holding
you
up the middle
curse
finger.
me?
I'm holding up the middle finger. As he's looking at me, I'm just holding up my middle finger behind the wall, like, bitch!
What? No. Oh, okay, sweet. Does it end your turn?
Yes, it does.
Okay, cool. So top of the order. So initiative count 20 here. Layer action here.
8 plus 5 is 6 feet, right? That's
So what you guys are going to see, Baletheon is going to start stumping on the ground here, shaking this building, and above one creature that the dragon can see within 120 feet of it succeeds on a DC 15 dex save. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna roll a d6 here and see who gets the magical. So second in the initiative order is Cyborg. So you, Cyborg, I need a DC 15 dexterity saving throw as you see a huge chunk of the ceiling about to fall on top of your head. 5. Sweet. So just as you, Cyborg, are watching all your teammates deal damage to Baletheon, you kind of lose track of your space before a heavy chunk of the ceiling falls on top of your head, and you take 10 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are knocked prone and buried, giving you the restrained condition, so you're unable to breathe or stand up, but you don't need to breathe anyway.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't breathe.
Yep. So you are now restrained because you took damage. I do need you to do a DC 10 Constitution saving throw to maintain concentration on your caustic brew.
Bless you.
Okay, so that's a 12.
That's a 12. So you maintain concentration on your spell. Remind me, Cyborg, does he take damage at the start of his turn because of the caustic brew, or is that the start of your next turn?
Give me one quick second.
Thank you. While you're looking that up, you, Helena, had a question. What?
No, I didn't have a question.
Okay.
I was just making that sly comment again when he was looking at me. I was just holding up my middle fingers
Oh no, I heard
against
you.
him behind
And
the wall.
He's got
behind
his,
the wall.
He's got his eyes locked on you. Oh, Volok,
Each
it's your
of its
go.
turn.
That's each of his turns.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. All right, Volok, it's your go.
Okay. So my turn. I am going to go ahead and how many do I have left? I'm gonna go ahead and use my last precise strike on the guy in front of me.
Okay.
Orm, I think it was.
Yep.
Let's see.
He lets out a hiss as you target him.
22.
22 hits.
Alright. It's gonna be
Gotcha.
11.
And he's become bloodied.
2 plus 3d6.
Got it.
Okay, so that's 23
Yep,
altogether.
got it all.
And then Whales of the Grave on Baletheon.
Okay.
7 damage.
7.
Alright, and then Cunning Action Dodge. Oh, wait. Scimitar, I keep forgetting I got my second attack. Nat 1, don't do shit.
Yeah, and that one misses. Sweet. So you all see Volek once again slam his gavel to the side of this Bozak's face, shattering even more teeth as it takes additional damage. As this Bozak is now bloodied, and you can tell he's almost on his last legs. And then Volek gets low as if prepared to dodge. Legendary action is the new round order there from Baletheon, who is going to, and then Cyborg, you are on deck, right?
Okay.
So Baletheon here is going to use a wing attack, and so you're going to see him begin to beat his wings as each creature within 10 feet of him must succeed on a DC 20 dexterity saving throw. So Layla and Akasha, both you guys need to make dexterity saving throws as you see Baletheon begin to, and this is something you can see. Okay, so Akasha DC 18 or 20. So Akasha, you fail.
I was gonna pass that in the first place.
Yep, correct. DC 20 dexterity saving throw. So both of you guys fail. And so as Baletheon begins to summon a huge gust of wind, knocking back both of you, he kind of kicks up a lot of these stones from this pedestal that this throne's sitting on. And you guys, I'm going to half this damage for you since you're both raging. Well, half damage for you, Layla, is going to be 7 points of bludgeoning damage, and you're knocked prone. Okay? For you, Akasha, you're also going to take 7 points of bludgeoning damage because of the resistance that Uncle Ispin and the Ancestral Centaurs are giving you guys. Okay?
Right.
Sweet. But you're also knocked prone right now, so just remember that. And then the dragon is able to fly up to half its movement speed, so you're going to see him back off a bit, then landing behind one of his honor guard here, and locks eyes right with you, Helena, as he says,
I'm going to feast on your flesh first.
Middle finger immediately.
Fuck
you, boy.
So that's his legendary action. And so now it's actually his turn. He's gonna roll to see if he recharges his breath lightning, and he does not. So you're gonna see him try to, like an energy begin to gather in his chest before it kind of dissipates. He shakes off his head, and perhaps he's too injured. Who knows? Before he's going to, he's gonna charge.
Helena's gonna say.
Yep, go ahead.
Helena's gonna say, "Oh, you can't." Helena's gonna say, "Oh, you can't get it up, right? Huh?"
Yep. And 8 points of damage there. Thank you, Cyborg. There, from the caustic brew that's still kind of sprayed on his chest. But Baletheon here is going to run up to you, Helena. And he takes what, six points of psychic damage from your brand, right?
Yes.
Well, it's it's for each person hit, I imagine, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yep.
I'm gonna say he takes 6, and then we can because it's 3 on 3, right? Because he hit both you, Layla, and you, Akasha.
Yeah.
But just do a quick read on that for me, and then we'll circle back to it. Okay.
It's 3 per person. So yeah,
3 per person?
Every person that he attacks, anybody that he tries to hit, it's 3 psychic damage added up over how many people he decided to attack. Yes.
Okay, perfect.
So you are correct.
Okay, perfect. So he's gonna come in, rushing you, Helena, and take a claw attack at you. Is he attacking at disadvantage because of your ancestral guardians? No, hold on. This is for Layla for her feature.
Yeah, so while reading the first creature I hit, blah 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 has disadvantage on any attack that is not against me. disadvantage on everyone else.
Okay, gotcha. So he's
regardless of the attack.
gotcha. So he's going to use his claw attack against you, Helena, at disadvantage for a 22, which still hits. As you feel claws dig into you, as you take 19 points of slashing damage, as you've entered into wounded stage 1.
Half damage because I'm
Half.
resistant to slashing.
You are, yeah. Wait, are you? You're not in your. You're not in your
That
wolf
just
form.
comes with Blood Hunter. That comes with Blood Hunter.
Does
Slashing
it?
as part of my resistance.
That's actually
Yeah.
perfect. Okay, so it's actually going to be quartered because of the ancestral guardians there. So that's already 9. That's 8. So you take 4 points of slashing damage from this attack. All right.
Ouch.
Right. 1 because you're resistant as the claws kind of rake across your chest. And before it kind of digs even deeper, you see one of these centaur spirits kind of hold back this claws from doing further damage to you. And after attacking you, he's going to leave your range. You can take an attack of opportunity if you wish.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Goddamn right. Motherfucker tried to attack me. Fuck yeah.
Oh, wait, no,
I'm gonna
leaving.
stab him with my rapier.
Okay.
That is a 13.
A
which
13.
misses
You
this
strike
time.
with your rapier, but it glances off his natural armor as he
Dude, this is why I
he
shoot.
comes towards you, Cyborg, attacking with his bite attack at disadvantage, or actually no, his second claw attack at disadvantage for
And
a
that's another
19.
6 psychic damage.
Right? Yep, that's another. Does he have to hit or just attack?
Yeah, it's an attack.
It's an attack. Sweet.
He
So
just-
that's another
yeah.
3 points there. All right. As that attack misses, glances off of your armor there, Cyborg, before circling back and landing in between Akasha
Attack of
and Yep, you get to make an attack of opportunity if you so choose.
Yeah, I do. Hey, question. Does that mean I can do all 3 hits of Scorching Ray even if I am indeed prone or blast restricted?
What does Warcaster say? Read it off.
That's gonna be at the very bottom.
It's under
No,
your
it's not. It's
features.
right here. You have advantage. Oh, I have advantage on Constitution saving throws. That you make to maintain your You can perform the somatic components of spells even when you have weapons or a shield in one or both hands. You can use your reaction to make an opportunity
And
attack
targets
to cast
only
a
one
spell.
that
And
has a casting
only
time.
that creature.
Has a casting time of 1 action and targets only that creature. So yes, so you can use your
Yeah.
Warcaster feat to cast Scorching Ray, and all 3 blasts will aim right.
Ah.
You can only aim all 3 at Balefion.
All right, cool. Instead, actually, I'm gonna do Ray of Frost.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, this is gonna be perfect
Cool.
for this.
Ah,
I got the perfect thing for whenever I
15.
turn.
15.
A 15, like the Ray of Frost hits his tail before you think it's going to take hold before it shatters, and it doesn't do anything. It
Damn.
misses. It
Okay.
misses.
Okay.
And then he's going to come up behind you, Volok, in a flank, so that negates the disadvantage of both your dodge as well as Uncle Ispin. And he's going to come up and try to bite you, which is going to... He rolled a 19. 19 hits? Yeah, AC is 18, right?
Yeah.
So just as Balefion kind of charges up behind you, you try to dodge out of the way.
disadvantage?
It's not disadvantaged because he's being flanked right now. But just you feel the bite of his jaw kind of clench down around your sides before a centaur kind of is holding his mouth back a bit as you only take 8 points. As you take, 9 points of piercing damage plus 2 points of lightning damage from his bite attack there.
Uncanny dodge.
Okay. How much total was that? That was
75.
9. So total you took what? Like that was 9 plus 2. That's 11.
2, 11.
Yep. So 5 points. Perfect. That ends his turn. It's now the Bozak's turn with Cyborg. You're on
My
deck.
turn.
Nope. Bozak's right before
Okay.
you. And
Okay.
he is going to. Move around you, Volok, and cast invisibility on Balefion. So as he reaches over and touches Balefion, he goes
know where he is,
he
thank
goes
God.
he goes invisible. right? So attacks on him has disadvantage, and that's going to be the Bozak's only move that turn. Cyborg, you see Baletheon vanish, but the Bozak is kind of still clearly within view. And he took those 3 extra points for attacking Volok there, Helena. Cyborg,
Yep.
it's your go.
I
with
still know
Layla
where
on
he
deck.
is too.
Can you see invisible creatures?
I can track him with that curse that I've put on him. I can track him as long as he's on the same plane of existence as I am.
Gotcha.
So
But does it
I
say?
will
But does
always
it?
know where he is.
But does it say that you can see invisible creatures specifically?
It doesn't say that I can see it, but it's like I
Gotcha.
know where he is.
Correct.
At all times.
No worries.
Question.
Yep. Go ahead, Cyborg.
How the hell do I get this fucking big ass boulder off of me?
You have to either have somebody assist you with a DC 10 strength check to remove the buried state, or you have to use your action to get yourself out of there. But it's a DC 10 strength check or a DC 10 of athletics.
All right, I'm gonna do the DC. If I fail it, does that mean my turn's null and void at that point?
Oh well, you just use your action, but you still have your bonus action. So you're restrained and buried, right? So you just can't move.
Oh, okay. Well, fuck. Okay, cool.
No, so you still have your bonus action as you try to get out of this debris, but you're not able to.
Nah, that's okay. Fucking Force Ballista on him.
Okay. Attack at disadvantage because of the
Nat 20!
attacking at disadvantage because of the invisibility.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll one more time.
Bad.
And a 14 misses, right? So just as you think you're about to get the bead on him, it hits air on where you thought he just was. That's your action, your
Okay.
bonus action. And you can't move right now because you're
Alright.
still restrained. Okay, it's your drone's
Ethereal
turn.
drone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And he is concentrating on that.
Split that up when I'm done with my turn.
Yep. I'm kind of curious about this stuff. Such as he has blind sight.
Blind sight. Gotcha.
Yeah.
So he can.
The Assyrian
so,
drone. Blind
so
sight.
he can attack at normal.
Yay! That makes me happy. All right, I'm gonna do multi-attack claws,
Okay. Gotcha.
and then +8 to hit. So D20.
Yep.
plus
Correct. Yep. A D20 plus 8. Perfect.
Cool. So 18.
And
For the first
18 just misses.
Fuck me, I guess. And then fuck it. Okay, cool.
So-
My Assyrian drone can't do
No,
shit
both
either.
of those claw attacks just kind of bang off the natural armor of Baletheon as he lets out a laugh at all of you.
Hey, how tall is the room right now?
Like 45 feet. Like 45,
All
like
right.
50 feet.
So Assyrian drone's gonna go further up.
Okay, gotcha. You're going to make him climb straight up with his climbing speed.
Yep, gonna make him climb straight up.
Gotcha. And as he climbs,
30.
okay, and as he gets out of Baletheon's range, he's going to make an opportunity attack with his claws for a 27, which hits. So your Asterian drone
God damn
takes
it.
11 points of slashing damage as it manages to gain distance.
All right.
Does that end your turn?
Yep.
Layla, it's your go.
Also, how do we do the recharge stuff?
Oh, just
I should've probably asked that.
roll 1d6, and if you get a 5
Okay.
or 6, you have the
Nope.
No, so you did not recharge the gel. Layla, it's your go.
Okay.
You see Baletheon kind of skirt around the room.
I only saw him go invisible, so I have the disadvantage, right? He's still invisible.
Yep, he's still invisible. You're attacking at disadvantage.
I'm just gonna run and jump where I last saw him.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm not.
So 15 misses.
Swing out at the area.
30 hits. Hell yeah.
Jesus Christ!
Nice, good roll.
Did you say fucking 30?
Mm-hmm.
Roll
Roll.
double 18s.
Yep, roll for damage.
Hell yeah.
And remember your 3d6.
God.
So 17. And 6. Okay.
And then, as my bonus action, I'm taking one of my health pots.
23.
Which potion are you drinking?
Just a regular potion.
Okay, that's 10 HP.
I'm hurting, guys. I'm hurting.
Okay,
I can take off you.
gotcha. That ends your turn. So it's legendary. His last legendary action for this turn, he is going to do a tail attack, trying to sweep the legs out of you, Layla. So he's not being flanked right now, so he's attacking at normal.
How is he not being?
There's nobody right here.
Drone is technically-
Yep, he's airborne. That's a 24 to hit. I need a DC 20 strength saving throw, or you're going to be knocked prone, as you take 9 points of bludgeoning damage. Yep, dexterity saving throw. Sorry, I'm sorry. Yeah, DC 20 strength saving throw. Apologies. A 23, you're not knocked prone. Sweet, so it's the RX turn here. Akasha, you're on deck, okay?
Yep.
You are going to see the Aurak Draconian move, situating himself behind the three of you, Valak, Layla, and Akasha. And you, Valak, as you begin to feel something kind of creep into the edge of your mind, I need you to make a... A DC 14... What is it? Hold on. Wisdom saving throw. DC 14 wisdom saving throw.
You.
Or okay, sweet. So with that 4, you, Layla, and you, Akasha, begin to see Valak kind of like twitch his head, shake it off as he's still in like a defensive position here, before his eyes kind of gloss over as you have now been dominated, Valak, as the Aurak is concentrating on dominate person. And what happens with this is you have been beguiled by this Aurak Draconian, and you're charmed for this duration while you're being affected. If you or creatures that are friendly to you are fighting it, it has advantage on the saving throw. Oh, so actually roll one more time, because we are fighting. You are fighting the Aurak.
Okay.
One more time.
Fucking hell!
3. Okay, yes, you're definitely dominated. So while you're charmed here, you have a telepathic link with the Aurak, and the Aurak can issue you commands while you're conscious, which you do your best to obey. You can specify simple and general course of action, such as attack that creature. Good. So echoing in your voice, being compelled, Valak, you're going to hear a voice in Draconian say...
Attack the centaur with all you have.
Right. And that's going to end his turn. You, Valak, can make a save at the... Hold on. You can use your action to take control and precise control of the target. Oh no, dude, there's no other save. You have to break concentration. Yeah, you have to break his concentration. There's no additional saves. So you're dominated, my man.
No! No, fuck that.
With instructions to use all of your attacks against Layla. Akasha, it is your go. With Helena on deck.
Right. You know what? For this round, I'm gonna play it a little bit safer, and I'm gonna consume my potion of superior healing as a bonus action.
Okay, cool. Superior healing should get you. Hold on 2 seconds. I'll find it for you.
No, sir.
I'm pretty sure it's 40 hit points. I'm like fairly certain it is.
Yeah. You regain 8d4 plus 8 hit points when you drink this.
Quick maths. 8. You said 8d4 plus
8d4 plus 8.
Yeah. So yeah, it's 40. So you gain 40 HP.
What do you give her?
Right. Who you know? And then I'm gonna smack him again a couple times.
Okay, gotcha. Go ahead and make your attacks.
I think we got 120.
Right.
Very first one.
Do. First one
Oh my god.
is
27 hits. Roll. Yep. Roll to see if you hit your second.
and second one is
19 meets it, beats it.
Okie dokie, here we go. First one, 20 plus
Good damage.
34 all in.
Good damage there as you see Akasha let out another battle cry before slamming the tail of Belethion. And you see it kind of crack and almost like it's like almost like halfway falling off here as it's definitely like broken skin. As he's heavily damaged, he kind of whips his head around
To you and less out. Hiss.
towards you, Akasha. I think you still have your bonus action. Nope, your bonus action was for the potion. Got it.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Does that end your turn?
Yes.
Okay, cool. All right, Helena, it is your go. Within we're at the top of the order.
Yeah, can I just
Alright.
quick that I'm gonna BRB, and if I do get a chance to make an opportunity attack,
I gotcha.
But
And I will
we have
roll
to-
for you. Correct.
thank you, thank you.
Alright, first things first, I'm gonna take my 1d6 of necrotic before I do this.
Okay.
3 damage to myself. As you see Helena's hands start changing, and I'm going to invoke Blood Curse of Exposure
Okay.
and amplify it. So I'm going to do it again.
Yep. you damaged
Another
stuff again.
d6. 2, which means on Belethion, the first part of it is when you see a creature within 30 feet, because I know where he is, he's already marked. You take of your takes damage of an attack or spell, you can use a reaction to remove any resistances dealt by the triggering attack or spell, including triggering effects, last until the end of the target's next turn. The target loses any damage immunities dealt by the triggering attacks
Until the end of its next turn.
At the end of its next turn. While doing so, we're invoking a Rite of the Frozen, so now all my attacks are gonna do ice damage.
Okay, so you're using your Crimson right there.
As well. And I'm going to say, you're making me use a lot of shit that I haven't used in a very long time, asshole. And I'm going to attack my 4 times. That
Yep,
is.
and you add your
first one
you add your 1d6 on each of those that hit. 11 misses.
And that is a 19
And 20,
hits.
25 hits.
6 plus.
6 damage.
So that's 8 plus 6.
Yep. I'll roll your next two
Next
attacks.
attack. 13 misses and 12 misses. So those attacks miss. So the second attack's miss, but
Gotcha. But that one hits the 8
Yeah,
and the 6
those are-
right there. Okay.
Mhm.
So
And I want to aim for his eye.
gotcha. So what this
Trying to
means,
shoot out one of his
guys, for you, Cyborg in particular, if he gets dealt with lightning damage now, Helena can use her reaction to negate his immunity, to lightning damage, with the blood curse of exposure. Okay. So just that's everybody's information there. Target loses any damage. But so it loses its immunity, but instead has resistances to those damage until the end of its next turn.
So,
Okay.
so it loses its immunity, but it still has its resistances to. So it's still half damage, but it loses its immunity to that damage, so it can still take damage from it.
Correct. And as Helena kind of takes aim with her hand crossbow, launching it, you kind of you skid across his side of his face, scraping his eye, as he lets out another blood-curdling cry in anger. As he says, "I will burn you all!" Right, and that does that end your turn?
I'd like to take this moment to use my movement, all of it, to get right about here, and then the next few attacks that are gonna go against the asshole that's dominating my friend unconsensually.
In the back.
Okay, gotcha. So top of the order here, Volok. You are dominated. Go ahead and make your attacks against Layla there.
Fuck. Alright.
Roll like shit, roll like shit, roll like shit!
Like shit!
Hurt me, daddy. I mean, what?
No!
No!
Come on.
Yeah, let's not.
Does it
do
19?
No.
19 misses.
Okay.
Just roll 'em. Hit me.
Yep, and then roll your scimitar.
22.
22 hits. Go and roll for damage. And you're doing sneak attack as well, since Balethion's now counted as an ally.
Scimitar, what kind of damage? Slashing?
It is slashing.
Yes.
Oh, shit, no, well, you have resistance,
Yeah, I have.
so that's 5. So 2 points slashing damage there from that scimitar. And then roll your sneak attack there, Symbolic.
I don't wanna.
Go, Volok, hit me! Hit me!
And you take 5 points from the sneak attack, since that's been also halved.
Give me a hug.
21 HP, let's go.
How do you think I feel?
Okay. All right, gotcha. So you all see like Volok's eyes glossed over. He's about to strike Balethion, then turns towards Layla and strikes her twice, catching you from surprise. You manage to put your shield up, blocking his gavel before the scimitar kind of just scrapes against your chest. That ends his turn there, as he's still dominated. Top initiative count 20 here, so another layer action is going to take place. As you begin to see lightning arc forming 5-foot wide lines between like two of the ends of the pedestal, or like the stand that this on, right? So lightning's going to be arcing around here between two lights. Let's see, they must be within 120 feet. Each creature within that line has a DC 15 dexterity saving throw. So as this lightning arcs around to the corners, it's only going to be... No, you guys, I'm going to say it misses and whatnot. Like Akasha, yeah, no, I'm going to say it misses because it's just going just like this and just like this, and it's only 5 feet. So you're just narrowly kind of missing Akasha and a Helena here with that lightning damage there. Unless I read that wrong. Lightning arcs forming a 5-foot wide line between two of the layer's solid surfaces that the dragon can see. They must be within 120 feet of the dragon and 120 feet of each other. Each creature in that line must... Okay, gotcha. So I read that wrong. So he gets to actually choose where the lightning arcs from. And it's not a... It's not a randomized thing. So the way he's going to arc this thing is going to be through Volok, Layla, and Akasha, between these two locations here. So Volok, after you get hit, you get to make another DC 13 Wisdom saving throw to see if you can break out of getting of being dominated here. Okay, but for Volok, Layla, and Akasha, I need DC 15 Dexterity saving throws that you guys can see. So Layla fails, Akasha passes, and Volok passes. Okay.
Critical.
Okay, so Layla, you take 6 points of lightning damage. Volok, 3. Volok, you only take 1 point of lightning damage.
Okay, can I use inspiration for the wisdom saving throw?
Sure, go ahead.
Okay, well, awesome. Let me do the damage first.
Yep, 1 point of lightning damage, and you, Akasha, only take 1 point of lightning damage,
yes!
And you're no longer dominated, right? So as the layer action takes form and 2 bolts of lightning kind of streak across Volok, Layla, and Akasha, you all get shocked a little bit, but that shock is just enough to bring you back to your senses, Volok. As the Ancestral Guardians help protect you, Volok, and you, Akasha, from the full brunt of that lightning damage. So that was the layer action. It's now Balethion's turn, and you're going to see him. Actually, let's see if he freaking. Let's see if he recharges his lightning breath here, and he does not recharge.
Thank fuck.
Okay. You are going to see him choose to forego. You know, he's going to use his frightening presence before he actually moves. So each creature of the dragon's choice that is within 120 feet and aware of it must succeed in a DC 17 Wisdom saving throw or become frightened for 1 minute. So that's going to be everybody. DC 17 Wisdom saving throw, or you're going to become frightened of Balefion.
I don't think I can. I think I can.
You cannot be frightened because you're raging. So Layla's not frightened. Valak, you are frightened. Cyborg, you are frightened. Helena, I need your DC 17 Wisdom saving throw or be frightened.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20, so you're not frightened. So Valak and Cyborg, you are the only ones kind of frightened as Balefion lets out a mighty roar before choosing to before disengaging and getting next to the pedestal, right? And for the rest of his action, you guys are going to see Balefion put one of its injured like claws on top of it as the jewels on the throne begin to pulse. And beneath you, the floor lurches. You all look through the windows as the city towers begin to shudder and the ruins begin to rise into the air. You all feel the ground shaking underneath you, about to lose your footing as the already floating citadel begins to elevate with the rest of the city all being picked up here. And that's going to be all of his actions right there because he didn't recharge his lightning breath. It's the bow. Send it.
When he moved, would that proc an opportunity, or is he still within range?
He disengaged. It's the Bozak's turn, who's maintaining concentration on that that invisibility. It's the one over here to the left named Orn.
Okay.
What he's gonna do is he's gonna make 2 lightning discharge attacks. Gonna be at disadvantage because Valak is within 5 feet, but one's gonna come at you, Valak, for a 7, which lightning discharge just goes right over your head. His second one is gonna come at you, Akasha, since you're a bit closer to Balefion, which is also gonna miss for an 11. So that ends his turn. So Cyborg, it's your go. With Layla on deck, and you feel that ground lurch as this tower begins to rise.
Well, fuck. All right. Athletics check.
Yes.
What was the DC?
10. So use your action. You finally managed to break free from this rubble trap in there.
Awesome. Okay, cool. And while I'm feared, I have disadvantage on my throws or on my attack towards Balefion, correct?
Correct. Oh, actually, shit. I'm pretty sure it's actually disadvantage on all ability checks as well.
Well, fuck. God.
Yeah, I'm almost like 99% sure it is. So.
Give me a reroll then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you have to roll one more time and take the lower number. Yeah, frightened creature has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of the fear is within line of sight. So you're struggling to get
under a fucking rock.
You are still under that rock.
Pick up the mess. Pick up the mess.
Fuck this rock.
But you still have your bonus action.
Cool. Where's Melissa?
Okay, roll the hit.
Disadvantage, considering the fact that it's a exterior thing and not me.
No, you're still at disadvantage because you're controlling the Eldritch Cannon.
Okay.
13 misses.
13. Okay. I'ma just go fuck myself. However, roll a d6. And he doesn't get his recharge.
He doesn't get his recharge. No, he does not. But he has his movement for the Asterian drone.
I'm gonna make him go on top of the. I'm gonna make him go to the ceiling. I don't know how to fucking point that out, but
yes, master.
As you see the Asterian drone, gets up to the ceiling. Let's say he's already at the 45 feet. Do you want him to like go towards the center, to like drop on top of him,
yes.
or kind of like jump off of the wall to him? Yeah, totally. That sounds fucking cool as hell.
I mean, like he's gonna like spider crawl all the way up on top of him, but he probably can't make that right now.
No, fuck it. It sounds cool as hell and whatnot. So you want the Styrian drone to drop down to make 2 claw attacks?
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead and do it. Go ahead and roll to attack as you see the the insect-like drone skitter across the walls onto the ceiling before dropping down.
Also disadvantage?
No, he's not feared.
Thank God. Alright, so one's a 8, 15?
Yeah, 15 misses. So that's
Misses.
yeah, so roll the second attack. 13 plus 8.
21.
That would hit. Go ahead and roll one more time. You're going to take the lower of the 2. Yep, so you still hit. Go ahead and roll for damage.
Yay! That makes me happy. It is 1d8 plus 5.
Okay, sweet. 5.
So
10 points of damage there. Gotcha. Sweet. And as your Asterian drone kind of drags its claws across Alethion's chest, you can see that he's heavily damaged and almost on his last legs here.
But he's invisible.
Yeah.
Can't fucking
He is still invisible. That's right, but so he would still be attacking at disadvantage anyway, so this would still hurt. So this would still hit, and he's still on his last legs there. Right?
Okay.
Layla, it is your go with an enemy on deck followed by Akasha. Okay, gotcha. So you down your potion of thermal sight, and he ignites in a blurry of red as you're now no disadvantage on against your attacks.
Come at me.
Here, does he have a disadvantage? Do I have the Does only fine?
Oh, Helena's more like
Okay, Mama, come over here.
it's like elevated and whatnot. You're not sure. Fine. Yeah, I'm fine with it.
I'm not even gonna bother.
No, roll to see if roll to see if you had a natural 20.
That's one, not
Okay. Roll for damage. So 13 plus 12. Okay, roll your second attack. Nice.
Quadruple damage.
He's getting the quadruple damage. So go ahead and roll. Go ahead and roll the crit and then do another crit right after.
Hell yeah.
30.
He's dead. He's dead.
And then do what is it? 66.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, he's got to be flat.
Wait, so that's a crit from the. 66. So that is. Yeah, that's counted up. That's 30 plus 29 plus 22. That's 81 points, right? So how does this look as you all see Layla turn around, Dragonlance in hand, running towards Malethion? How does this look?
Fucking crazy as shit.
I feel so fucking powerful right now. I'm shaking. Ha! Anyway. What? Spin around and him and no, it's not like so I'm gonna like give him a nice evil grin and say sure. And lop his head off.
But we did.
Grab his tail and swing him around
Sweet.
till it rips off.
So you see her strike with her with the lance as Malethion mouth opens. You see lightning begin to crackle before it gets cut off as the lance punctures his throat, punching through the back of his neck. And with the loudest battle cry you've ever heard, she rips Malethion's head off with the lance.
Hell yeah.
And it sits atop the lance. It's Malethion's
Nice.
body stumbles headless before crashing into the altar, or crashing into the throne, shattering it. Right, as Malethion falls over dead. Right? You see in horror from the Aurak as well as the Bozak that they are demoralized. Right? You still have the rest of your attack and some enemies are still here. That was just one attack, or was that both?
No, that was both of my.
Oh, okay.
My bonus action.
Gotcha.
I stopped my movement, which I will whip my head around, stare at the orm,
Okay.
and jump up towards him and say you're next.
Okay, and as you charge toward this orm, you can see kind of a yellow dribbling down his leg. as you charge right at him, like with Balethion's head still like attached to the lance, as you're kind of running straight towards him, aiming it at him. Oh, perfect, actually. Sweet. So, as you saw the body of Balethion crash into that throne altar, as soon as it topples over, you all feel a lurch and a stop from this citadel. Right? And then as you all kind of turn your attention outside briefly, you begin to see bits of the city that was once rising together begin to slowly tear apart and fall while some stays elevated. Combat is still going. It's the Aurak's turn over here. And you're going to see the Aurak. He's pretty sure he has that. Yep. So you teleport yourself to location. Okay, gotcha. So you're going to see the Aurak drop his concentration because Balethion's dead. Run over to Orm. You're going to see him grab him before a blue door opens up right behind him as he's cast Dimensions Door.
Can I do an attack of opportunity because he passed me?
He's within 5 feet of you. He hasn't really gone past you since he was like right there. Whatnot.
Fuck.
Whatnot. So as
I mean, if we take elevation into play.
no. But good try, right? So you see a blue door appear right behind Dracarion, and he drags Orm away through the dimension door, and it closes right behind him. Right? You
Oh, I was gonna drop the fucker out the window.
you all still see Cyborg trapped underneath rubble here, okay? We are outside of combat.
Helena's
What do you
gonna
guys
run
do?
over and try to help Cyborg out of the rubble.
Okay.
Like, how is everyone on health?
I'm feeling.
Oh shit. Hold on. My fucking camera turned off. And I gotta. Okay. Boop. Alright, and music is back online there. I kind of had a little bit of a stutter there. I gotta do my Discord pop-out window. There you go.
You're a fucking
Okay.
lifesaver.
Okay, you guys all got that tracked?
Yep. I'm immediately giving fucking Volok the biggest fist bump ever.
Okay, and as you guys get Cyborg out of the rubble, the ceiling begins to crack. The floor begins to crack. You hear crashes.
All right, guys,
you
we gotta
hear
go.
screams
We gotta go.
outside. What do you guys do? As
We
the
gotta
city
go.
is
We gotta
tearing
go.
itself
We can.
apart.
I want to, probably against better judgment, I want to break the thingy that he touched that made the city go higher.
He already broke it. His dead body fell on top of it, shattering it, and that's
Oh,
what's
that
causing.
was broken.
Yeah, this is what broke
Good
it.
idea. Good idea.
Run!
Hang on. Hang on. I have an idea. Where's my idea? Jesus Christ.
One at a time, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna do this
Alright.
almost turn-based. We're around the table. Akasha, you shout, "Quiet!" What do you do?
I take a quick look outside, and can I see any solid ground from outside one of these windows?
What you see outside, Akasha, are bits of floating rocks. There's some that's definitely close to this tower. Almost very similar to the staircase that you saw. It'd probably take a couple of at least 3 successful, like either acrobatics or strength checks to probably get down to a safer area for right now.
Hang on. You're not answering my question. Can I see any solid ground from where I'm stood?
Solid ground that's floating,
As in-
yes.
So I can't see the actual floor.
No, you're probably about 80 feet in the air as you kind of scaled this tower. So it's very far to the ground, but you can see the plaza where you kind of first made entrance into the threshold of heavens. So there is floor down there.
Right, okie doke. Can I tell everyone to huddle up? Or at least tell some of y'all to huddle up so I can burn this vortex.
Oh yeah, your vortex work. That's only one person at a time though.
Yep.
isn't it?
What do you got? Yeah, it is one person at a time, but he's got 7 charges.
Yeah.
What's the
You only-
range? What's the range on how far you can send somebody? Cyborg, help her out with checking out vortex work for me.
Doesn't
Checking
say.
that right now.
At least on my side, don't say.
Doesn't say.
You know what? Fuck it. Rule of cool on this one. We'll find it later because this is awesome. Kasha, give yourself a point of inspiration.
Thank you.
Oh, 90 feet.
90 feet. Excellent.
Perfect. There you go. You get right to the
Guess what?
fucking ground.
All I'm gonna say is that this is gonna hurt me more than it's gonna hurt you.
I'm gonna freaking
Yep.
drag everybody in here. Let's go.
Okay, and one at a
I have
time.
boots of levitation. Don't worry.
Kasha, describe how you look kind of activating your maul for this vortex work.
Basically, just I essentially just look at the plaza where I want them to land, and then I just point my finger, and then I just look at each and every one of them, and I just like bash the pommel of my maul on the ground as
Hell
I send
yeah.
each person down there.
Hell yeah, that looks cool as fuck. Who are you sending first?
Who wants to go first?
Helena raises her hand and enthusiastically like,
See you later.
Bye.
One individually as they go.
Okay. Sweet. And you, Helena, feel a warp around you as you appear at the lower end of the plaza there. Okay.
Holy shit.
All right, who's next? Akasha, you're calling it.
Volok, you're gone.
Alright.
Sweet. And then
See you later, alligator.
All right, you get nauseous, Volok, kind of twisting and turning in the celestial space, the
Oh
ethereal
god,
space.
never again.
As you appear safely on the bottom of this thing, the bottom of this plaza. Okay.
Bye, Bolek.
I
You don't
got
look so
Cyborg
good.
By the underside of the armpits and hold him up because he's going next.
No, I wanted to fucking try something. Damn it!
No!
And I have boots of levitation. You don't need to fucking do that for me.
Okay. He does.
Okie doke.
Fuck this guy. Get me out!
Okay.
Exactly.
See you later. Stay on the other side.
All right, and Layla, you get a little bit nauseous from this teleportation, but you land safely. Okay.
And then I'm just kind of stood here because I know I can't go myself.
Akasha and Cyborg, as you guys kind of scan the area as the plateau you're on start to crack and break, you see from the corner of your eye a slightly damaged bag of holding kind of situated underneath Belethion.
Well, time to grab and go.
Grab and go. So, how do you guys get down? Cyborg, Akasha. Ceiling pieces are cracking down and crashing down all around you. What do you guys do?
Well, I don't know
4,
about you, but for me, it's time to run like a bitch.
Okay,
Just
gotcha.
as fast as you possibly can.
Akasha, as you just start to book it down all of these stairs, I'm gonna have you make a series of dexterity saving throws to avoid being hit by falling rocks, and the walls are starting to cave in. DC is gonna be 15. I think it's pretty decent. Let's take a
Righto.
heart. This is all stuff you can see. So let's
Righto.
roll the first one as you manage to get down to the second floor.
Ooh.
13. It's okay. You're not gonna take much. You just take two. Well, you take 11 points of bludgeoning damage as like a piece of wall kind of falls on top of you as you get to the second floor. And as you enter the first floor, going down the spiral staircase, make one more dex save as bits of the wall starts to crashing around you.
Helena's holding the door open for her.
Almost in like a frenzy, you're kind of forgetting about it. You headbutt through like a boulder like section of this wall. Kind of it shatters as you all see Akasha burst through the front doors with like a little bit of like a dribble from her forehead of a smidgen of blood.
I'm gonna take on my second failed save.
Cyborg, on you.
So if I jump out, the Asterian drone's not coming with me, right?
Master, it has been a well-fought battle. Good luck. I hope you prevail.
Hey, take out his core, and he's coming with me.
Gotcha. You pull out the Asterian drone's core and you take it with you. Add it as like a custom note item later. And as you pull it out, its insect-like body kind of curls in and shuts down.
Right. And then I'm gonna use the spare core to blow up the top part of the fucking tower.
Okay, fuck yeah. Dude, let's go and do an Arcana check. An 18. Fuck yeah. So you managed to kind of like somehow like tinker with some of the electrical components of this throne, kind of attaching it to this spear, right? And you begin to see it glow and then like glow and before swelling in size. What do? It's going to blow.
Well, time to get the fuck out.
Sweet. And as you guys all look up, there's just a huge explosion. Boom! As the top of this citadel shatters, sending blue mystic like energy and magic kind of like pouring over the sides of this huge citadel. As you see Cyborg begin to slowly levitate, almost like an action film from like Mission Impossible, as he lands safely on the plaza floor. All right.
Leroy Jenkins, bitches.
And as we get here, let's take a quick, just a 10-minute break, okay? Because that was a lot of fighting there, and then we'll resume at 10 past, okay?
Quick little question, because I failed the second dexterity save as well. Am I taking any additional damage to that 11?
Yeah, I rolled 7.
Nope.
Yes, yep, 7 points on the piece of the wall that you managed to just headbutt straight through because you don't give no fucks. Well, great job, guys.
Also, Helena was holding the door open for Krieger, so it was easy for her to run out.
Okay.
So she didn't have to bust through the door.
Nah, stuff like you hold the door open and I just bust through the wall next to you.
Yeah, just right by him. I'm just like, no shit. Like, well, fuck. Yeah. Like, I feel like Helena using all of her
81.
shit is kind of worth it.
Yeah, you did 81 points of damage.
I didn't take into account my brutal critical.
You did not take into account the
I
brutal
did
critical.
So
I mean,
I just rolled it
to be honest, it
randomly.
didn't really.
108 damage.
Yeah, you got another 20 damage. Yeah, we didn't account for it.
Big fucking damage.
Oh, gee.
It's actually kind of,
Big
it's really
fucking
fucking cool that it was like the double nat 20 that like was the final hit and whatnot
Just
on
a
that,
double nat 20.
and that was an
Great.
adult blue dragon, and you guys just fucking
Hell yeah.
that you guys just fucking killed.
MVP.
You guys are fucking lucky.
Rashad, can
Yeah.
you
I was
check
tempted
your
to
DM
use
real quick?
In Discord
Messenger?
and Facebook Messenger. Okay.
Yeah.
I was tempted to use the hill giant strength because then maybe I actually could have stood a chance of picking the damn thing up and like body slamming the fuck.
Yeah. Yeah. Totally.
Yeah. And God, whenever you get a second, if you don't mind checking your DMs in Discord, because I sent you exactly what it says right under Blood Curse of Exposure, not exposure, but the initial Blood Malice that does the 3 psychic damage and what it initially tracks.
Okay. Yeah, I see it.
So it's like invisibility doesn't mean anything to me because I always know the direction of where they're
no.
going. Yeah.
So the way that
Invisibility works and like
What the hell?
I got you, my bad.
Yeah, he had to go deeper voice.
Okay, so the
Yeah,
way
that's still going.
the way invisibility works in combat and whatnot, so it's your characters don't lose track of where that creature is because there's other senses your characters use to identify. That's why you can still make attacks just at disadvantage. So you guys do know where that invisible creature is from like the steps on the floor or the way the air's moving, whatever narratively way I can describe that. That's why you attack at disadvantage. The only way you don't attack at disadvantage is if you have like true sight, blind sight, or use this, or you have like actual see invisibility and whatnot. That's the way to negate that. So you do know exactly where it is, or if it tries to like teleport or something like that, you do know that its exact location, but it would not negate the disadvantage.
The disadvantage. Okay, I just want to make sure that's clear for just in case when I decide to use it next time. Because I feel like Helena wasted everything from one fight to kill, you know, adult blue dragon was kind of worth it.
Yeah, completely. Like you guys should have burned fucking everything, 100%.
Absolutely keeping his head. This is my
Absolutely keeping it. It's just on the fucking lands permanently.
That was fucking cool as shit. Not gonna lie.
prize.
That was really fucking cool.
Where'd Riley go?
Shaky.
That's good.
Ah!
Yeah, that battle was fucking sweet. Fucking loved it.
She won the day.
My favorite
Yeah.
part is.
That was fucking sweet. You know, you finally got your sweet revenge, right?
Uh,
Still have the potion of
Oh,
lightning resistance.
You do?
Yeah.
you can use
Does
it.
anybody? Helena's gonna raise her hand. Does anybody got any healing potions?
I mean, I think we need to get out of the city and then.
Oh yeah. The city is like falling apart right now, like all around you, like on this plaza. Well, actually, let me switch up the map here. Anyway, you getting a phone call? Where the hell am I? I'm in the wrong. I'm in the wrong fucking thing.
I prefer to actually drop the
But while we wait on that, I'm gonna go use the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back.
Yeah. We've got about 7 more minutes of brain rest here. Oh, come on.
clearly has an iPhone.
Come on. You can do it. There you go. There it is. Okay, yep, and you guys are all situated right here. Let me zoom in on this location here for the OBS. That's fucking dope, man. It's fucking cool. Good job, babe. Fucking murdered him. Murdered your first adult dragon.
That's your favorite? A drink. Actually, never mind. Oh, I don't really think
Alright, I'm back like a heart attack. Let's see.
I don't know what you just said. Yeah, be safe. Huh? I know. Sorry. I love you.
Yeah, that's fine right there for now. Got my little intermission music. Got the shakes. Gotta bring down the adrenaline a little bit. Can't.
That was so awesome.
Yeah, I'm happy. That fight was fucking cool. Yeah, that's
How
why I'm
happy
taking
we
a
all
break.
lived.
You got another five minutes. I was like super surprised. Like I was rolling like shit on the recharge, man. Like recharge your lightning breath.
Thank God.
Thank God he didn't.
Right?
I would have been dead.
Right? The fucking the dice were definitely in your guys' favor.
RNG, Jesus was with us.
Mm-hmm.
And Jesus was with us.
Riley's gonna be like back in a little bit.
Woo.
Okay. Oh, actually, Lexi, are you here?
Message CM23. The subscriber you're trying to reach is unavailable or outside the calling area.
I gotcha. So what you and like Cyborg picked up from that bag of holding, right? Was essentially a portion of Belethion's hoard, right? So just mark in your notes right here, Lexi, that the bag contains 1,000 gold worth of ancient coins. Right. A ruby holy symbol of Tiamat. Hang on, I gotcha.
1,000 gold worth of what?
Of ancient coins.
Coins. Yep.
A ruby holy symbol of Tiamat worth 250 gold.
Ruby
holy symbol of Tiamat.
Holy.
I'm gonna make sure I fucking pronounce this shit right here.
How the fuck? How do you fucking spell it? Never mind, pronounce it.
Oh what? Tiamat.
Yeah. It's Tiama.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just gonna
MAT.
spell it like that. 250. You said.
Mm-hmm.
250.
And then the last bit. Hold on here. Iron. And the last thing you find in there is, or sorry, two other things. An ion storm, or sorry, ion storm. An ion stone, right? So it's I don't know if it's L or I. Hold on. Right there, the way I typed it in, I'm pretty sure it's I-O-U. Yeah, okay, gotcha. It's I-O-U-N. This is an actual item here, so you can go to like manage inventory, click add items, okay? And when you're there, type in I-O-U-N. And it's ion stone.
Oh, there's several. Which one?
Hold on, let me pop it over. It should just
awareness, protection.
Should be insight.
Reserves,
I don't know
sustenance,
if it's
Bolaro or binding.
I gotcha. Let me do a quick gander here myself. I'll let you know in a second. A little more.
Oh no, there is an insight one. I just didn't do
there,
a little more.
Yep, there you go. There you go. Ion stone of insight there. All right. And then the last item added to your notes there is going to be his crown, the crown that he was wearing, which is worth 3,500 gold.
Dragon.
A lot of gold.
Crown.
Okay, and yep, dragon, his crown that's worth 350. All right, let's turn back on the good music here.
350 or 3,000?
Sorry, 3,000. Yeah, 3,500. Okay.
I need to find a merchant.
Right. All right, guys. So we're gonna hop back in here as I changed up the tunes and changed the map as well. And what you guys see is like the shaking still continues underfoot. You see boulder-sized chunks of the city tear free, rising into the air. Beneath them, whole districts shudder as mighty forces kind of tug them skyward. In the distance towards the south, right, towards the distance towards the south, you see a very large tower, very similar, but less in scale to the Threshold of Heavens. And you see chaos kind of unfolding around that tower. Dragon army troops kind of throughout the city. The Dragonels that are supposed to be patrolling the skies, they're kind of flying everywhere, dodging stones as they're kind of going every which way. You see winged Draconians racing through the cracked streets. And to the south, violet flame lights the sky. And at its center is a solid island that rises, its stone foundations riddled with monstrous-looking bones. The island bears an ominous temple, windows alight with otherworldly violet flame, and as you watch, the undead dragon that was ridden by Lord Soth returns, the same dragon that you first saw when you first came into the City of Lost Names. And the Lord Soth and his dragon begin circling this blazing citadel towards the south. You, Layla, Cyborg, and Volok know that your entrance that you came in to the City of Lost Names is right over here towards the east, right? While this is that tower that's taking flight, the rest of the city is tearing itself apart, including aspects of this.
Well, to the east, I guess, guys.
Whoever has the slowest movement speed, hop the fuck on.
Okay, I like it. So as you guys begin to huddle together and take off, you guys are dodging stones and falling debris, dodging walls. You see Draconians getting crushed by stones as you make it about halfway across, which seems like forever, before you, Layla, hear a familiar screech in the air. It's maybe about, you can see a couple of specks, 4 of them, maybe about like a mile or so out. What do you do?
What can I do? They're a mile away. I squint to get a better look.
Go and roll perception.
Yeah.
I'll squint with her.
I can't fucking see them. They're too far away.
Okay.
I did say I squint with her as well.
Gotcha. So as
see what we can see.
you begin to squint. Oh, hell yeah. See, there it is. You, Layla, see, almost drawn to the magic from the city, from it being destroyed, right, are your Dragonel companions kind of circling in the distance. They have not noticed where you are.
I want to use the ring.
How do you do it? What do you say?
I use the ring and I call each of their names.
Okay, so Helena, Akasha, what you guys see is a ring that lights up on one of Layla's fingers before her voice begins to boom and echo. It's the loudest voice that you've probably heard in your entire life as you hear Layla shout out, "Dova, Fuzan Long, Ivy, Calomel, to me." As descending from the eastern side of the city, these Dragonels all turn their heads almost at the same time and start beelining straight towards the group. Right?
Yay!
If not friend, why friendship?
The Dragonels all land. Ivy lands right in front of you, Layla. Fuzan Long landing next to Cyborg. And Dova landing in front of you, Volok. Calomel looks around strangely as he's not seeing his companion.
Elena holds out her.
Sorry.
And as you say that, Calamel looks to you, Helena, and you, Akasha. And this mighty wasteland Dragonel approaches you cautiously. What do you do, Akasha, as he approaches you first? Smells you a bit.
That's not me. I don't smell like this. That's not me.
The Dragonel, as you kind of get face to face with this Dragonel as he's trying to get a good sniff of you, you see like acid kind of like dribbling from his mouth as it kind of splashes onto the stone. What do you do?
Elena's gonna walk up and be like, "It's okay, buddy," and I'm going to reach out my hand like in a friendly manner of like.
Gotcha.
To let
Animal
him
handling
sniff
check.
it.
Animal handling with advantage, please.
Animal handling with advantage. Advantage. Oh God! What the fuck?
Ooh. Okay, so
Both dudes.
as you reach out with your hand, you get like a soft spot, like kind of behind his head, whatnot. Before he kind of pulls his head away from you and kind of shakes it a bit.
I'm sorry.
Almost as if you potentially hit like a sore spot.
No, I didn't mean to. I'm sorry, friend. Helena's just gonna let him sniff her, so he knows that she is a safe person.
Okay, and he sniffs you. What do you do, Akasha, seeing this?
You know, I'm kind of just gonna kind of join in with the sniffing.
Gotcha. Go ahead and animal handling check at advantage for me.
Krieger's sniffing me too.
I'm trying to animal handle Helena. What?
Yeah, she's sniffing me too.
Okay. Fair enough. You're fine.
Okay, so as
Advantage.
yep, roll one more time.
Okay, that's a good bet. I got a 15.
As Helena sits like a dog.
And as Akasha sniffs both Calamel and Helena, you see Calamel lower his head and his neck, kind of spreading out his wings. You, Layla, and Valak see this. How would you explain this to them? What does it mean?
He's giving you permission. He's keeping your burden off. I don't know if he's going to
Helena sitting down on the ground. Will do.
Okay.
Krieger made me sit.
Layla, how do you interact with Ivy after being parted for so long? Her emerald green scales, as she kind of turns to you with like a tilt of the head.
You ever seen a person hug a horse and how the horse like wraps their head around them?
Yeah.
That's what I imagine.
Oh, that's nice and cute. It's cute. And you hear like not necessarily a purr, not necessarily a growl, but it's a soothing sound coming from Ivy.
I'm gonna give her a nice tight little squeeze and say, "All right, girl, time to go."
Okay. And Valak, you see the mighty Dova kind of right in front of you. How do you interact with your companion you've been parted with for so long?
Good to see you, bud, but we need to get the fuck out of here.
And you see him drop a wing as if kind of making an easy pathway up for his back, right? And Cyborg, who's not here right now, begins to mount Fuzan Long. Gotcha. And as all of you take seats on top of your respective Dragonels, almost in sequence, they take flight into the air. As you get a grand view of the city, as you begin to soar higher and higher and higher, breaking through the clouds, until I'm just transitioning scenes. Okay. There we go. Boop. Boop. Let me get rid of that one. And then, where is companions? Here we go. Gotcha. And as you exit the City of Lost Names, you, Valak, begin to hear the familiar crackle of your farm gab spark to life.
Oh shit! I forgot about the others. I'll go ahead and pull it out.
Okay. Gotcha. And as you pull it out and you've kind of gained a bird's eye view. Hold on, let me make sure this other thing is kind of set up right here. Boop. There we go. That's perfect there. So as you exit the city of lost names and that farm gab sparks to life, what all of you see is dust in the distance to the east. You could make out two distinct armies, one in retreat and another one in a haphazard pursuit. All right, it's probably about right out there.
Can we tell which army is which?
You can tell, it's hard to tell from here, but from your understanding of what's happening, the retreating forces are probably the Kalaman forces, and the pursuing forces are probably the Red Dragon army, because the Kalaman forces were creating this distraction and this battle for you guys. What do you guys do? Your farm gab still sparks to life there, Volok.
Fuck.
Answer it.
Okay, I answer it. Like, I'll ask what's going on.
Gotcha. Oh no. It's okay. I don't know where it is. I don't know where Darrett is.
He's right there.
No, I'm talking about his specific voice, but that's okay. Because you hear, as you say, send your message across the farm gab, you hear almost in a cautiously concerned voice. It's like, Volok, is that you? And you hear the familiar voice of Darrett.
Derek, what's going on?
Something's happened in the city. We were making good progress on our fronts, hitting these armies with small skirmishes to complete the distraction for you. We're in full retreat. Did you do it? Did you slay their leaders?
We slayed one of them. The other one's still alive though, but the tower's coming down.
Roger, we're situated to the east of the City of Lost Names. We're in full retreat. If you're able to find us, be safe. He does not know or see you guys kind of riding your Dragonels in the air there. What do you guys do?
Somebody needs naps.
Okay.
Can we take a long rest on our dragons while we travel?
You can take a short rest.
I'll take a fucking short rest.
Remember, guys, on the short rest, because it's going to take a little bit of time for the Dragonels to kind of fly the distance to where you see those two armies kind of colluding, right? So remember, you're only rolling your health once, right? With those hit dice. Okay, so Layla held the 20. Remember, hit the short.
Can I please retcon that to add my short rest or my second win before that?
Yeah, no, that's fine. You can add your second win to it. So Layla held 20. Do you guys need help with the dice rolls for D&D Beyond? Okay, cool. Akasha held 40. Helena, are you rolling?
Yeah, 1 second. God damn it, it's not even fucking taking it.
Here's what you do to help out. Once you click on the short rest, first click on how many hit dice you want to use, okay? And then you'll click on the dice roll button. It should say like whatever D whatever. And then that'll add the health automatically, and then you click take short rest twice. Clicking it twice will confirm and lock in those hit dice.
Yeah, it's not even in the hit dice. That's the thing, is like... That's just being dumb.
No, you've got hit dice. Okay. How many hit dice do you want to use? Because I can do it for you.
2 Blood Hunter, 2 Fighter.
Okay, 2 Blood Hunter, 2 Fighter. Right?
Yeah.
So for the Blood Hunter, you heal 15, and then For the fighter, you're going to heal 14 there, and then take a short rest twice. And you took your short rest. Go ahead and just refresh your page.
Okay, let me refresh and see if it took this time.
Mhm.
Okay, there it goes.
All right,
Alright,
perfect.
we're good now.
Okay, so as you take your short rest, and are you guys beelining it over to Darren, or are you flying somewhere else?
Beelining it.
Okay,
Yeah,
beelining it.
we'll go to war. Fuck it, war crimes, baby.
Okay, gotcha. So as the cliffs surrounding the city of lost names grows ever distant, the redstone walls take a violet hue as that floating island that you've seen earlier drifts over them. It's crowned by a terrifying purple smoldering cataclysmic flame. And as the flying citadel takes up position over the rallying dragon army troops, you can make out crimson pennants fluttering on this terrible new weapon in the Dragon Queen's arsenal. So it's staying all the way over there by the city of lost names. And as you guys approach the Calaman and the Red Dragon army,
Oh Lord.
I'll paint your scene in just a second. All right, give me a second here just to get a couple of extra things set up. Okay. And then I'll paint you guys your picture in just a second here. Gotta change El Songo. You already know it. Okay, boop, 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 boop. Where? Oh, no, sorry. Grabbed the wrong person. Boop, boop. There we go. That's where everybody is. Okay, and just for the sake of it, until Riley gets back, I'm just going to hide Fuzen Long and him. Just because I can't play him right now, and with the way my screens are set up.
I would like to do something upon arrival.
Yeah,
Of course. Let me just edit some things up here.
I know I have such good hand-eye coordination.
Escaping the city part 2.
What do you want me to do with that?
Shit, I've got to add that to both of your guys' stuff. Akasha. Notes. Extras. There we go. Yep, keep bearing with me here. Okay, Calamel's got added to you. Akasha, refresh your page and then go to your extras tab there, okay? And same thing for you, Helena, in just a second. As you're gonna see under pets, you're gonna see Calamel appear there, okay? And the way this is gonna work with you two, is you guys are just gonna alternate on the rounds in combat, kind of controlling him.
I mean, to be honest, I've got no problem giving full control over to Helena because I genuinely do not like pet builds.
No worries. I love it. Thank you. That makes things even easier. Rowan, your medicine.
You said it was under where?
Just refresh your page. It's under extras.
Under extras, I have Henry.
Refresh.
IDs. One more time. Extras. There he goes. There he is. Oh, cool.
Okay. Ivy. Boop. Fuzan. Oh, no, Fuzan's not there right now. And then Dova. Okay. That's all saved up there. Sorry, this is taking a little bit to kind of collect together here. shit. I gotta restart. Bum-dum-bum. Okay. All right, guys. So as you enter this battlefield, what you guys see is the Caliban forces on a distinct disadvantage here. You see them kind of getting pushed back by hordes of draconian foot soldiers. You see kind of behind them are the regular dragon army soldiers, and behind them, 2 distinct officers. Okay. I'm gonna have everybody roll for initiative. Actually, a little bit of role play. Go ahead. Layla, you want to do something?
Layla and Ivy are going to fly up above this tree here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to take advantage of a charge break.
Okay.
I am going to be right back to take a restroom break.
Got you.
Cody's attention with my booming voice. And hold up his head.
Oh, Balefion's head. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I'm going to give them the opportunity to lay down their weapons and retreat in peace, or die by my hand like their glorious leader.
Got you.
I love it.
Go ahead and roll intimidation, but use your strength, your athletics for it, because I'm gonna substitute it for you're using like your strength modifier and strength abilities to make it. So go ahead and make it
17.
at advantage. See if you roll. Yeah, let's see if you roll a natty.
18.
Yeah, 27
One
total.
higher.
27 total. Okay. So, and as you use your ring of Orinator, right, to echo your voice and issue your ultimatum to these dragon army troops, you see the Boz Draconians and the foot soldiers turn towards you, seeing Balefion's head on the top of your lance. You see fear in their eyes as the fear seems to spread from Draconian to Draconian to Draconian. The soldiers look up. You see their mouths begin to gape as they take a stuttered step back, almost tripping onto each other. You see the officers in the back line, eyes go wide in fright.
I'm gonna boom again.
Retreat! Retreat! You hear the officers shout in the back as the dragon army troops begin to enter into a rout, choosing to disengage and run away from the Caliban troops, who turn to you, Layla, spears up, swords up, battle cries shouting, Layla! Layla! Right?
Thank you. I'll be here for the rest of my life. It's a long one. Thank you.
So you all see the dragon army troops are routing. The Calaman soldiers are badly injured from what you can see. What do you guys do as these guys begin to make a fucking run for it? You Layla see Derek and Celestrin of all people off in the side. What do you guys do as the troops are retreating? I'm going around the table. Helena, what do you do?
I'm gonna go around and try to help each one of those soldiers back on their feet and like get them to a medical personnel as
Gotcha.
I'm lifting people up best I can and help them get to a medical person.
Gotcha. Go ahead and make a medicine check at advantage for me.
All right. Smarter off. Boop, boop. Fucking 16.
A 16, perfect. So you managed to almost like double arm carry 2 wounded soldiers. As you see medics off in the distance, and you begin to hurting them, bring them towards them. Valak, what do you do?
Come on, guys.
I'll assist.
You'll assist. Go ahead and do a medicine check at advantage for me. As you come upon 2 more wounded Calaman soldiers.
That's gonna be
15.
kind of cast guidance on it.
You can, certainly. As one of them that you're approaching, you can see a large wound kind of across its abdomen with a bit of his intestines kind of spilling out, whatnot.
16.
A 16. How do you manage to help this guy? What does it look
I-
like that you try to do?
Fuck. You know, I'm do I have it? Yeah. I'm gonna help put his guts back in and then take a dagger, heat it up with prestidigitation, and just like kind of seal the wound.
You see the soldier kind of grimace before locking eyes with you as you manage to kind of take hold of him, and the other injured one begins limping towards the medics. Akasha, you see Helena and Volok tending to the wounded as the rest of the troops begin to rout. You see a couple of stragglers even. Perhaps those Dragon Army troops are injured. What do you do? Oh shit, she might still be going to the bathroom. Yeah, she's not going to the bath. Yeah, she's not back yet. Going back to you then, Layla.
It's about thunder.
A nice devastating roar.
Okay. Go ahead and do an acid spit attack anyway. You want to attack towards the north or towards the west?
Very much intentionally want to miss behind them.
Okay.
To make them hurry. Just clarify this, because I'm not trying to kill anybody.
Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. I think it's a what, +5 to hit?
Yeah, so
10.
So I
Sweet.
definitely missed.
Sweet. So as you command Ivy to let out a roar, she roars loudly, spitting up some acid that kind of singes the ground just behind some of these troops, who begin to run even faster, screaming for their lives. All right. As they all make their exit. Boop, 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 boop. What else do you guys do here? As let's say, the little medic station's just situated over here. You see Helena go over there. You see Dova kind of perched up along some of these rocks right here.
I'm gonna ask Chamomile,
Calomel?
if he could, Calomel, if he could go, pick up any of the possible dead so we can give them a proper burial.
Oh, yeah, of course, definitely. You go ahead and move some of the tokens over there for me there. As you see Calomel pick up some bodies and kind of bring them on top of this ledge right here. What about you, Volok?
Is there anyone there that I can tell that has recently died?
From what you can tell, these guys have definitely suffered from very severe injuries from the battle. They are very much dead. Like dead.
Oh, so in the okay, never mind. If they're missing like body parts and shit, that's not gonna
like
help.
hacked off limbs, heads are gone, completely disemboweled.
Alright, then I'll just help collect the dead.
Okay, you help collect the dead. You, Layla, see Derek and kind of begin scaling this cliff, approaching you. What you see in front of you is not the soft face that you knew a few months ago that first kind of set foot in the Northern Waste. Instead, he's still that same 26-year-old, but his eyes are sunken.
He's worried.
Yeah, he's tired.
Yeah.
You just see tired on his face as he approaches you, with the widest smile that you can ever imagine, covered in blood and guts and stained armor.
Yep. Ivy and I are gonna take a nice little land here. Let her go do her thing.
Sweet, and as you come down, face to face with him. He comes in for a hug. He's just like, Layla, how I've missed you. How I've missed you all. I'm glad you're safe. I'm glad you're uninjured.
Not quite uninjured, but alive, breathing, certainly.
I see that, and with a mighty prize I see, as you see him point to Belethion's severed head on the end of your lance. Well, once we're in a realm of safety, you'll have to tell me about this deed. Undoubtedly, whatever you did in that city, the dragon army's in complete disarray.
We may have made the best of things.
Okay, we can touch base, but we have those dragon army troops. I don't think they're not coming back. I believe you scared them all too well. But we should get further away from here, towards the east. Oh, heading towards the sea. I've already called for our ships to meet us there. Okay. It might take some time to travel, but we've got camps set up further. Go gather Valak and Cyborg and Hearth.
Got a blast.
Welcome back.
Oh. Thanks.
What do you mean? What do you mean Hearth took his leave? Did he die?
He's fine, physically. He's broken. So this
I see.
was a little too much for him, and he went ahead and... But we have gained 2 others. We have a wonderful Akasha, and we have the wonderful Helena, and we've got...
Okay. And what...
Allow me to make introductions.
And what you, Akasha, and what... Oh, shit. Hold on here. I got you, Cyborg. I'm gonna floop you right here. Floop Fuzan Long.
And I'm back too.
I'm just kind of like perching right over there. So what you, Akasha, and Helena see is probably like a 5'10" human male, bags under his eyes, long, wavy, like dark brown hair and blood-stained armor and a cloak. He's in a very distinctive, ornate armor that signifies that he is a knight of Solamnia, like a knight of a region in Kalaman. As he hands out a hand to you, Akasha, first. Shit, oh, actually, Lexi, are you back? Lexi's not back, right? Yeah, he holds out a hand to you, Helena. He says, I'm Derek Highwater. I'm commander of the Kalaman forces here on this expedition in the Northern Wastelands.
Elena's gonna reach out her hand and go to try to shake it before Henry takes over and goes, "Hi, I'm Henry," because Henry's very protective of Helena and he doesn't want her to get hurt. So Henry's holding out his werewolf hand to shake his hand. I'm Henry. Good to meet.
I almost forgot.
God damn it, Henry!
What?
Personality here.
You
They're not.
You see Derek kind of almost take a step back before kind of leaning into it, and it's just like, if you're a friend of Layla, Cyborg, and Volux, you're a friend and ally to me. Cyborg.
Oh, yeah, we're all friends here.
He releases your hand before you, Cyborg, see Derek, like war-torn, like war-weathered face on this young 26-year-old male, and he comes in for a hug. He's just like, Cyborg, I've missed you too. You must have had crazy inventions or crazy things that you found inside that city.
Did indeed. I also got a fucking drone thing from way past in time, and guess what, motherfucker?
What?
I have time now.
You have time now? Hell yeah.
I have time to fucking make this guy my companion if I so choose.
Okay.
Also, big giant city up top kind of got blown up at the top level, so we shouldn't really have to worry about floating city.
Maybe not the city, but I only caught a glimpse of it, but it still looked like a huge section of the city somehow rose. But regardless, I think we're safe for now. We'll continue to talk once we're at our camp further east. Shall we depart?
Yes.
Okay. What's up, Helena? You said something?
Henry
Henry?
goes, hell yeah.
Okay. Oh, let me change it.
Calaman, fuck yeah. Coming around to save the motherfucking day. Calaman.
Oh shit! Actually, so before he kind of turns, you see Derek turn to you, Volok, and you see him kind of come in for almost like that Spartan-like handshake or that Roman handshake, but where you're kind of grabbing the forearms.
I reciprocate.
You reciprocate. He kind of pulls you in. He says, "Thank you for surviving. Lady Marcosia and Sir Taga were most worried about you."
Wait.
They
Do you really think I will die that easy?
You see Derek kind of
I'm not the squishy.
You see Derek kind of let out a chuckle. It's just like, for whatever reasons, Sir Taga in particular had his reservations about you, but he writes about you constantly inquiring. And I'm sure they'll be very happy to see that you're alive and healthy. And with friends.
I'll look forward to seeing them too.
Okay.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
Okay. And as you guys kind of like, you're taking the dead, the wounded. Some of the wounded are getting piled on top of the Dragonelles. Layla's carrying a few. You're all helping out with the wounded soldiers. As you guys continue to retreat from the area and slip away from the Red Dragon army, you see the cliffs. You see the cliffs of the city of Lost Names like get further and further and further away as Calaman's surviving soldiers begin to. You come upon a camp on a bluff far east and south of the city of Lost Names or what remains of it. In the distance, the far distance, a constellation of rocks still floats in the air, some the size of islands, others little more than boulders. However, the largest island advances south from the ruins, positioning itself above a reassembling Dragon Army forces. The island holds aloft a sinister temple with otherworldly violet flame gleaming from its cracked walls. Its exposed foundations crawl with creatures of blackened bone and violet flame. And as you watch, several of these skeletal dragons spread tattered wings, lurching into the sky to circle the citadel like gigantic vultures. All right, what the camp looks like.
Hell yeah. This is a proper camp.
Yeah, proper camp.
Looks cool as shit. I love it.
Boat. Okay. Ooh. Okay. And as you guys enter this camp, it's pretty well organized. You can hear lots of chatter kind of going on everywhere. Derek turns to you all and he says, "Take a rest. There's much to catch up on. Come meet me in the command tent once you're ready to talk, and we can discuss our plan on how to defeat the Red Dragon army." And as you
gotta tell me twice.
Henry.
On my shoulder with his head just dangling there and make my way to a tent.
You see Calaman soldiers turn their heads, mouths agape, watching you walk by with this adult blue dragon's head still perched on your lance. Going around the table, Helena. What do you guys?
Yep.
What do you do? It's a pretty well-made camp. Derek.
Henry's gonna look around and go, well, I guess it's safe enough for her. And he's gonna let Helena take back over. Helena's gonna come back and go, God damn it, he's so overprotective every time.
Do you love him?
I do.
Want you getting late?
Cyborg, what do you do? As you see Derek kind of like head off, as if to complete some more administrative task of this camp.
I'm going to take out the drone and I'm going to start repairing it.
So you can get getting right back into work, busting out your tools as you managed to find a tent, not necessarily too far away, but you're being conscious of the soldiers that are resting and that are wary, that you don't want to keep up throughout the night with your tinkering.
Yes.
Valak, what do you do?
Sleep.
Okay, and so as you all settle in for the night and reminisce of your time in the northern wastelands, your hardships, the friendships forged through the adversities you overcame, you guys take a long rest, and that's where we're going to end tonight.
Sweet. Hey, so really quick question. How much gold will it take for me to actually make the Asterian drone?